lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Devontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. Well, I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago. I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
Quick hitting slant there. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Take this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's now 3rd
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to run it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Moving to his left. He'll take off again. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Panthers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, like, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Second down throw for Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Out of the shotgun. It's Burns. One high. He finds Bolden. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Packers.
And the Packers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points.
Oh, a loose football. The Panthers have it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The kick by Lutz is good. Panthers move out on top, 14-0.
Packers nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They'll return this from the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Packers offense ready to get going with their second possession. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first. If you can win here and then head home 2-0, man, this season takes on a very different tone.
There's no question. And Mike, am I crazy, though? I can make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into it. When you get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that now there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds at midfield. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Going on second down, Love. It's Golden. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
that's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. The Panthers offense ready for their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. The fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
For a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gets to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. That one complete to Leggett. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Brings up 2nd and 9. The 46-yard line.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taking back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Devontae Turpin. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
At the 6-yard line.
Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and we're going to have to punt it away.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion, it's Golden. A good play action with Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 2nd down. Love. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Carry. This is Ezekiel Elliott. And I don't think he's got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And it was brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 42.
Now give up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Throwing is Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers 1st down.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 43-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hand off here to Zeke. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his man. That's weekend. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Kick is down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Back into the hands of Hubbard. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up.
They'll look to throw again.
At the 5-yard line.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, even to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Here's Love. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off the call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, you just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 43, here's second down and 2. On play action, Love. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Over the middle, he locates McMillan. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
A gain of
First and 10.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air one more time. He'll get this out to his running back. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so he's going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down.
The line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth downs looming. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. This one is caught by Reed. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Here's Love. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
First and 10.
Back to throw is Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Second down throw for Love. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. On second down, Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
The Panthers take over first.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is Jackson Smith-Njigba. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Seahawks are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Kayshon Boutte. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Chiefs are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A short one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll play action with Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. In motion, it's Golden. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Love to throw. The outside, it's brought in by Golden. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Packers.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Run now for Menunde. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Derek Brown on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Love. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Packers cut 3 off the lead but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He takes off. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Back to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll look to throw. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. Into the hands of Hubbard. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 5.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop the throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll look to throw. He'll run again. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's in. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Panthers 3.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Tershawn Wharton. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Over the middle, he's got what he gets. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he is very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
3 more yards. That's another.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Bryson Tremaine. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers stretch things out even further.
Packers 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the give, it is Manunga. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On play action, Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 11. That's another Packers 1st
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Work this out wide for Lloyd. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
4 yards.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this game.
Is good. Makes the score Panthers 38, Packers 10. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And this will be a Panthers first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 5. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 47.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Isaiah.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
At the Packers' 45-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
Out of the gun, that's a throw by Rourke. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That's complete. It's Lloyd. they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
12 more yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Love. That's to Dobbs again. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
On the ground, here is Manunga. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Packers 1st down.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
15 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
The go play action with Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
4th down and 1.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got it at the 3. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit.
Packers 17.
With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. And it would appear they're on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Panthers, first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's 4th down.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Football.